Um, this story has overtaken everything. It's overtaken the pandemic. It is on everyone's minds. It is on everyone's lips. From your perspective, from the conversations that you've been having, what can you tell us?
To hear Vice President Joe Biden articulate it the way he did and contrast that with Donald Trump's tweets, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. We saw the outrage last night in Minnesota, but I think at the root of it is we have never known a time when police officers went into white communities and vigilantes shot down white sons and brothers. We've never known a time when black police officers and white officers have gone into people's homes and shot them dead in their beds. We've never known a time when police officers went into white communities and put their knees on the necks of sons and fathers and brothers and felt as the life seeped out of them. That's routine in Black America. We've never not known that kind of policing in our country. And so when you see the rage and you see the anger and you see the burning buildings and there's concern about those buildings, there's concern about the bodies, the broken bodies. And we have to tell our children that this is America. And there's an inference there. Are we less than if they can kill us in the street? Are we less than if they can do it on camera and look up as people are saying he can't breathe? People are left with very little choice. And as we sift through another morning in America and sift through the mess of America, America's true mess that we've never cleaned up, this is what you get. And so when you see young people, there's an old saying that if the village doesn't embrace a child, the child will burn the village down to feel its warmth. Black America is needing to feel some warmth. And when you see the young who are they're caught up in emotion, and they're out there and doing things possibly in an irresponsible manner. That is their voice. They want to be heard. There's this image that we've seen from Minneapolis on top of one of the buildings. Can you hear us now? This is the language. This is what it takes for us to shift our cameras into the face of this. When the campaign cycle was going on after 2014 and 15, after Michael Brown and Freddie Gray, we went to politics. We left that. But guess what? Black people were still being killed by police. Black people were still being killed every day in America. And because of COVID-19, and we've had a chance to sit back, and because the campaign season isn't rolling on, we once again shifted that camera, shifted that lens to what's happening to black people every single day in America. And this time, as we know, we've covered from Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown and Freddie Gray throughout. This time feels different. Because we started off with Ahmaud Arbery being killed in Georgia by two white vigilantes. We had Breonna Taylor in Kentucky being gunned down in her bed. And now to watch that video of George Floyd saying, "I can't breathe," Black America feels like it cannot breathe. And there's a call for allies, for anyone who loves America and wants to see America live up to the ideals of what America is. You shouldn't be able to breathe either. That's the sense. And in talking to folks, even those of us who are journalists and have been around the block and understand the systems and where they're broken, this just feels like a weight that we're struggling to get from under.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.